What's up, everybody? Thanks for checking out the Daily Vape TV live stream experience. Welcome, one and all. Hope everyone's having a fantastic day today. Hope everyone had a nice Sunday fun day. And according to this motherfucker here, hashtag Subohm Sunday, hashtag Twister Kit. Well, sneak preview. Yeah, I got the Twister Kit. Yeah, it's on deck today. I will get into what I'm vaping on in just a moment here. Let's see. Jazzy Jag. I've been very busy lately. I know it may not seem like I have been because I've been off for a few weeks and I've been taking it easy. We did a Savs. When was it? When was the last Savs? A couple weeks ago. I've been taking everything off for a few weeks now, except for the stew. We did a stew on Friday. Hope you guys joined us for that as well. But yeah, I've been busy behind the scenes, just planning what's coming for this coming year, and just gonna be switching some stuff up, getting some stuff just fresh. Think of fresh build Friday. You know what I mean? So yeah. Lots of stuff coming on the way. We had a nice little Patreon meetup this morning with Tuna and Overdrip, Mr. Overdrip. Frank Wolf was there, etc. So we have lots of stuff coming, and you might see more of this kind of format thing going on. I might do like a sort of Patreon stream. So if you guys want to get in on that, I think I should just open it up to any patron. Even the $1 patrons, you guys can be on the stream too, as long as you behave yourself. I think we can make that happen. But other than that, I think a lot of stuff we're going to do live. I'm going to start doing more live streams on here. It's just that's the wave of the future. That is YouTube content in 2020 is going to be a lot of lives, lots of live content. Everyone wants to watch live streams. You guys are all watching a live stream right now. So I feel like that's going to be kind of like the new thing here. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. Next couple of weeks, changing up the way I do my reviews and my videos and stuff like that. It's a little scary, I'll be honest. It's a little bit nerve-wracking, but should be interesting, to say the least. So, hope everyone's having a great day. Like I said, welcome to the stream. We're going to get right into it, and let's just do what I'm vaping on real quick. All right, so I really haven't changed a whole lot up. Been using this setup for the past few weeks. This is the Arcless mod with the Coil Turd and RDA for vaping on top of there. One of my new favoritist setups. It just looks so gorgeous. I think you would agree. Very good looking setup there. In it, I've got some Mako. It's 0 milligram, as you can see there. 60 mil. It's like a gummy shark kind of thing, kind of a candy-ish sort of vape, I suppose. But it's damn tasty. No offense to Coil Turd, but I was getting a little bit sick of lemonade. It was just ruining my palate, so I had to switch it up a little bit. Yeah, really good stuff. Next thing I've got is, we'll show off this little guy here. Why not? This is the SX Mini Auto Squonker. Yes, you heard me correctly. Auto Squonker. It automatically feeds liquid down into the RDA, or up into the RDA, I should say. Or I guess they call it an ADA. I think that's what it's called. It's like an automatic dripping atomizer or something like that, which is pretty neat. I love the design on it. Kind of matches like my arm a little bit, I suppose. Got that like filigree sort of look, which I'm into, obviously. In here, I've got some high drip honeydew strawberry. This stuff is absolutely delicious, and it's really not too bad on coils, so that's pretty surprising. Another 0 milligram there. And yes, I do have to get together with Jazzy Jag sometime in the very near future, so I can get the little rebuildable section for this. So probably going to do, I don't know if it's going to be you could call it a build video, an install video with that thing before I do the review. And yeah, that should be fun. Let's go ahead and have a couple puffs off this thing. You can't even really hear the motor, but you can definitely feel it when you're vaping on it. Oh yeah, and FYI, shoutouts come at the end of this video. This is a little bit of an aside. Shoutouts are going to be at the end of this video, so stick around till the end, and I'll get you a shoutout. Boop, boop. Next thing I've got, yeah, we're going to do it right here. This is it, Twister Kit. Ta-da! I'm still rocking the old Twister Kit. The thing that Overdrip hates so very much. And you know what? I don't care. It works. It works really well. I've got some Juice Head 0 milligram blueberry lemon in there. And we're going to talk about this in just a second. How my transition into 0 milligram, no nicotine life, and how the past 5 days have been treating me in just a second. But blueberry lemon from Juice Head is excellent, I got to say. It's been very, very good. And that is what I've been vaping on. That's pretty much my main setups. I will be switching it up quite a bit for next week. I've got a few things. We were talking about it on the Patreon stream. A few ideas for what I want to be vaping next week. But you'll just have to wait and see. Patrons will probably get a sneak preview, but you guys will have to wait and see. And with that, let's move it right along to, I guess, news and updates. Why not? Boop, and we are back. What is up? Let's see. Do I have a VGod Elite? No, I don't. Sorry. Little bit of an aside. It's only been 5 days. I know, Tuna. You know what? Shut it. So, yes, I've been nicotine free for 5 days. And I've noticed a few things already, though, that in the transitional period, when I don't have nicotine, I am very sluggish and kind of like, just tired. Don't really feel like doing anything. Nicotine is a stimulant. So surprise, surprise, when you have nicotine in your system, you're going to get that little bit of a pep in your step kind of thing. As far as the physical dependency, I feel like I snap a little bit easier. Like I'll be fine, and then all of a sudden I'll just get mad out of nowhere. So like I'll have like kind of a mood swing, and then I'm just a very angry person and just not fun to be around. And I feel like I'm also a little bit more negative too. So I'll just be like kind of just generally miserable. Essentially, I guess that's what you could say. Generally miserable. I know this all sounds horrible, but it's a process. You guys got to understand it's a process of getting off nicotine. You got to kind of transition, and eventually I will not need that nicotine. I won't be dependent on the nicotine. I won't be craving it all the time, and when I don't have it, I'll be normal. So, it's not been easy. I also went on a nicotine bender before the end of the year, which we're going to talk about something else in just a second. I went and went off on these puff bars and hide sticks and all these disposable 50 milligram. Like I was so anti Nick Salt and anti like pod system and like mouth to lung and everything for so long. And then I got my hands on these hide sticks and puff bars and I just went ham. I went super hard with them, and I got heavily, I would say, like, I feel like I got more addicted to nicotine. So that was probably the worst thing I could have done. But I felt like having a little, like, last hurrah with nicotine. So I ended up just doing puff bar after puff bar and hide stick and just ripping these 50 milligram pods, disposables down like nothing. And, that I feel like I made it just even worse for me. But in any case, it is what it is, and now I am off nicotine altogether. I've been doing all right with it. I'm not really craving nicotine. I just don't want to feel the way I feel, which is the worst part. I don't want to be an asshole, but if you catch me at the right time without nicotine, I might end up snapping. So I don't know. I've heard a lot of people, if I have shed vapey time or sebeda vapey time, I forget all about the nicotine and don't miss it. See, I feel like a lot of people are switching from nicotine to sebeda. I'm just going to say it, CBD. I don't know why. It really doesn't make any sense to me because CBD is for, treating things. It's for like if you have aches and pains, if you want to like fall asleep faster, if you have stomach pains or something like that, like anxiety and stress and stuff like that. It's not like a replacement for nicotine. It's not a stimulant. It's not going to get you up and going. If anything, it's going to make you more mellow and like relaxed. So I really don't understand that. Plus, it's like 10 times as expensive. So that just doesn't make much sense for me either. I appreciate the sentiment, Mo Bro. Thank you. I know I will get through it. But yeah, like I never really understood why people replace nicotine with CBD. I mean, by all means, whatever makes you happy, but I just don't see that in my future. If I'm going to vape, it's just going to be 0 milligram. It's not that difficult, I don't miss the throat hit so much, but now like I had a customer's vape and they were having a problem with it, and I put my hand around it like this and just tested it just to make sure it was working and make sure that, like, I think she said that it tasted like metal, and I wanted to basically check and see if their coil was burnt. So, I mean, best way to do that is just by taking a rip. So I had like one little tiny puff with my hand like that, and it hit me hard. And 3 milligram, I'm like, oh wow, that's nicotine, yeah. And I totally forgot that I've been off nicotine for days. So that just means to me that this will be a pretty rapid transition. I feel like it's going to be a pretty quick transition off of nicotine, but we shall see. Moving right along, I wanted to talk about puff bars and disposables because, as you guys may have heard, there is a new law that says that you cannot sell, you won't be able to sell flavored pods within the next 30 days. So after like 30 days, no more flavored pods in the U.S. Surprise, surprise. That's what they've been trying to do all along, and they just are narrowing it down to tobacco and menthol. And I'm sure a lot of people out there are pushing to get menthol banned as well. But anyways, the disposables were not included technically in that definition because it says a receptacle that can hold nicotine, but that could also include things like AIOs. So if it's an actual device that has a receptacle for nicotine containing e-liquid, then technically it would be part of that. Now, I know that wasn't their intention. I know it wasn't their intention to just sneakily kind of ban certain things in the industry, but depending on how into it you get, you can interpret it different ways. And I feel like they don't intend to enforce this law on AIOs or anything like that. They only care about going into a gas station and making sure they're not selling mango flavored pods or anything like that. That's really their main concern. And you can analyze it however you want. You can read into it however much you want. But I'm telling you right now, I mean, I've dealt with the FDA directly at the shop. They really, A, don't even know what's going on half the time. And B, are only looking for the biggest, most scariest things. Like if there was a meth lab in the back of a vape shop, they would freak out and, shut it down. But if you have a couple of glass bottles that aren't childproof or whatever, they're not going to come in and kick the door down and storm the place. It's just not what they're really after. Like they're looking for the worst of the worst offenders. They're looking for the online websites that don't have any age verification, etc. So people freak out for no reason. Surprise there too. So my point being that, I've been getting into these puff bars. Puff bars are very quickly kind of taking the place of flavored pods, like very quickly. And just as soon as they're here, they're going to be gone. I'm telling you that right now. They're going to put a stop to the disposables real fast, or at least the flavored disposables. Cool Mint is going to be Cool Menthol, and it just happens to taste minty, just like Marlboro Smooths just happen to taste like mint chocolate to me. Weird how that happens. But they are going to be gone very soon. They're 50 milligrams, sometimes higher. The Eon Smoke Sticks are 6.8% nicotine by volume. 6.8%. That's almost 70 milligram. That's ridiculous. That is completely unnecessary. But of course they are attractive to kids or younger people or what have you. The other thing that happened over the past few weeks that I haven't been speaking out about is Tobacco 21 nationwide. That happened a couple of weeks ago. And ever since then, I swear I'm being set up by someone or something, because I've had a ton of people come in that are either too young, don't have an ID, don't have the right ID, are with someone trying to buy for them, etc. And oh my God, I'm just getting a barrage of these people coming in and trying to buy products and have zero clue that the new law is 21 plus. I almost got all the way through a transaction. I'm like, all right, man, can I just see your ID real quick? I thought he was 27 years old. He was 6'5", taller than me, big bushy beard like me. And it turns out he was 19. And I'm like, dude, I can't sell this to you. He's like, well, yeah, like I told you, I got friends in Massachusetts that still sell to me. I'm like, I don't care about that. I'm looking out for my licenses here. I need to be worried about what I'm doing here, not anyone in Massachusetts. But, yeah, I had to deny him the sale. And, it's like, oh, well, geez, they're trying really, really hard to get through. And just, I will not allow that to happen. But, yeah, it's the people in charge, the people making the laws and making the rules aren't trying to ban AIOs and open systems, and that's a good thing. I feel like Trump kind of knows that there are a lot of jobs at stake and a lot of money to be made from this industry if they don't just kill us instantly. So that's why they didn't even bother touching any of the open system or, any of the liquid yet. Now, he knows also that the FDA is going to come in this May, and start regulating the products. Now, they're taking it on a case-by-case basis, individually, one at a time. And I have a feeling it's going to take years for them to get through even a few thousand of these things. So I feel like they're not going to be heavily enforcing the post 8/8 / anything, the rules as strictly during the process. But I could be wrong. I don't know. In any case, we are living in a country in the U.S. here that is 21 plus to smoke a cigarette and drink a beer, but 18 plus to vote or go in the military. And I mean, I want to hear your guys' opinions. For anyone watching the replay, make sure you comment in the box down there below. Chat. Feel free to light it up there and let me know what you guys think of that. And I know there is a few people watching from outside the U.S. here, so I'm very curious as to those guys' opinions on the status of the U.S., the current status of us here. And now the national laws are this level, and the local laws are higher up. They can actually be more strict than the federal laws, which in Massachusetts they are. You're only allowed tobacco flavor only. There's going to be a 75% tax on it, and it's just, that is the way it is. They made the law basically overnight. They had a comment period. They didn't listen to us. I mean, have they ever listened to us? Really? The anti-tobacco people, anti-vaping people? I don't think so. But that's what happened. That's it. So it's very frustrating, very difficult to stay motivated and stay happy and focused. And, I realize that the U.S. is not the entire industry, and the market has shifted now a lot to Asia and Europe. So just kind of going to be an interesting future for vaping. I don't know what's going to happen. I'm going to keep plugging away, but I might end up starting to do a little bit more non-vape related stuff on this channel. I mean, you never know. Either that, or I'm just going to... I don't really want to start another channel. I mean, I have another channel, yes, that I haven't done anything with yet. But it's like I'm trying to focus some energy on one thing and some on the other, but it ends up being I kind of fall into this like void where I just start focusing heavily on another thing. So it's like, okay, I'm going to do all this stuff for my vape channel. Cool. And then my other channel gets completely ignored. And then it's like, I still do a couple of Twitch streams. Speaking of, we're going to be on Twitch right after this. Hopefully with JLVC running some Modern Warfare. But that is another story for another day. Or, well, I guess daily whatever TV, Mowgli Vapes. Very nice. I actually like that. But yeah, I want to do more with this. I want to possibly expand this stream here, maybe a little bit. If I can go for 2 hours on my own, I'd be very impressed. But I either want to bring in a guest from time to time on this stream here, which I'm thinking about renaming just to Let's Vape, because let's be honest, that's what it's always been. It's the live vlog. I don't have the time to sit down and edit for 3.5, 4 hours of over an hour of footage. Just for one video, I could sit here and ramble for an hour and it gets the same thing done. But we're going to probably change this over to Let's Vape, so don't be surprised if by next week it's just going to say Let's Vape. We're going to just probably carry on, or start over the episode numbers. I don't really know. In either case, yeah, it might be just called Let's Vape, and I'm going to put up a little title and what's going on, and it's going to be a little bit of a descriptive thing to let you guys know what's happening. Might have guests on occasionally, might do a random skit here and there, like, add a video clip in or something like that of what went on during the week. If I find something really funny or really entertaining or really cool, I will be adding it into this right here. And if I get something random in the mail or really cool that I want to show you guys, then I might show you that too. So there's that. Things are going to be changing a little bit. It's going to be a little less hyper-focused on, vaping, vape products, vape reviews, coil builds, and that kind of thing, and more kind of on the vape culture / just the new news a little bit. I kind of want to be a little bit topical. I like talking about what's going on in the world today, and I know you guys like hearing what's going on, especially in Massachusetts, because a lot of people still don't know. Anyways, things are changing. It's a new year. # new year, new me. And it's going to be fun. Don't worry about it, guys. It's going to be great. Trust me. China. Oh, sorry. But yes, cool and fresh. I like that. You guys know what time it is. It is beer o'clock. All right, beer o'clock today. Actually, I'm not prepared for this one. Hold on. Hold, please. Beer. Advocate.com. As you can see, I have my goblet here from Wild Bill's. We're like a soda company at NVE in Long Island, and this is from New York. As you can see, it's got New York all over it. So this has been my like go-to chalice lately, because it holds like 32 ounces of liquid, and it's amazing. So I have that all loaded up. I also have a spare in reserve just in case. My lovely 32 ounce red Solo cup too. So let's look up what we're drinking today, which is BBC Steel Rail Extra Pale Ale. Let's see. Steel Rail. Oh, there it is. Extra Pale Ale. Boom. So this is an American Pale Ale, an APA. ABV is 5.3%. It's got a score of 81. Average rating is 3.56. And it says Berkshire Brewing Company's flagship brew is a light-colored, medium-bodied ale exhibiting exceptional freshness through its two-row pale malt backbone and signature hop flavor and aroma. In the words of renowned beer writer Lou Bryson, Steel Rail EPA is what the water in heaven ought to taste like. Well, that's an interesting description. I mean, you know what? I gotta say, this is like a very good, easy drinking beer. Like any time of day, any year, any time of year, any season, this is a good beer to drink. It's good in cold weather. It's good in hot weather. Anytime is a good time. It's just a nice, easy drinking pale ale. Can't really show you the color, unfortunately. It's like a goldy, kind of darker goldy amber. Nothing super special. It is basically like 3 shades darker than Budweiser, I'd say. Head and body and all that, like, it's got a decent head on it. This is poured out of a keg, so I mean, it's going to be a little bit more foam than normal, I would say, and especially if the keg is running out. But yeah, this was left over from the Christmas party that we had here at the house, and there was plenty of beer left, so gotta love it. I don't know. Pairing, should we even bother pairing it? I don't think so. Let's just vape and drink. This is not going to pair well. No. Did not pair well. Do not like. Bad choice. That blueberry lemon plus like an amberish, malty-ish flavor, not the best. What I really want is Cubano, Vigod Cubano. I feel like that would be real good with this. Just like the slightly earthiness and the little bit of like sweetness in there. That would probably pair perfectly with this one. I'm going to try this shark, the gummy shark, the Mako here. Let's see how this one is. Meh. I have nothing good. For this one this week, so it is what it is. Let's see. Yeah, do not like green eggs and ham. Super Committee says, did you give your parents your present? Wait, who is Super Committee and how do they know I got my parents a present? I don't think I told anybody that. Well, since I brought it up, yes, I did. I actually, my sister and I, on Christmas Day, my dad was kind of talking about how he wishes he could see the TV better from the dining room. And it just kind of went ding. I texted my sister at the table. I'm like, hey, want to buy mom and dad a TV? She's like, yeah, sure. I'm like, okay, find one on Amazon. Get it here quick. And I'm like, okay, cool. Found one, 4K Samsung, HD and all that, blah, blah, blah. $350 delivered on Monday. Okay, perfect. Here's money. Boom. And I like Venmo'd her money, and then that was it. It was like we got that present done instantly. So that was really cool. I got my parents a 50-inch TV for Christmas, and we ended up having a family game night on the Monday following Christmas, and we gave it to them there, and they loved it. So that is awesome. Oh, I did say it on Twitch. Holy crap. Whoa, all right, yeah. Someone's paying attention. Jesus. But yeah, I got my parents a TV for Christmas, and it was a good feeling. I like giving more than receiving on Christmas. I could care less about presents. I buy whatever I need, and that's about it. And it's nice to be able to give something to someone that needs something, you know? Like, we bought my parents their last TV probably 5-6 years ago, and I think it's a 720p 32-inch TV, but they needed one so bad because they were used to this giant monstrosity. Yeah, so I'm glad they like it. They're very, very happy, and they're never going to be able to pick out their own TVs because they just wait way too long to buy a new one, and they need to get new ones from time to time. All right. You know what? Got something special in today, so we're going to do some vape mail. Boom. Said I wasn't going to say boom after every transition, but oh well. So first thing we're going to open up. Where is it? Oh, who is this guy? For British eyes only, I think we know who this guy is. So let's go ahead and take a look at what Ryan sent us. No knife needed, so we're just going to open it like this. Let's see what we got. Ooh. Well, I knew it sounded like coils. Surprise, surprise. The coil builder for British eyes only built me some coils. It's got a set of mouth-to-lung frame staples, which I needed those, so thank you. 4-core aliens, 3-core aliens, and frame staples. Dude, gave me some coils. Pretty stoked. Can't wait to throw those in there. And mine did not get murdered by USPS. Thank goodness. Let's see. He says, "Oh, Nikki." Oh, God damn it. I hope you had a very much holiday. Very much holiday? Do you speak English, Ryan? Ring in the new year with some fresh builds. Your favorite $1 tier patron, Ryan. Dude, you are awesome. You are so cool. Stickers. You gave me some stickers too to add to my collection. You guys, make sure you check out For British Eyes Only on Instagram, please and thank you. He is a really cool guy. He builds some really sweet coils. And there's actually one other thing in here, in the package. He's the one that makes the behemoth coils. I don't know if you guys know this, but he makes the gigantic behemoth coils. And now he's starting to do these ones that are like, you know, slightly behemoth. I don't know if he has got a name for him yet. Oh, dude, and he put the little thing. I told him to do that on the ends of these coils. Hold on, let me get this in focus. I totally told him to do this. I'm like, dude, you gotta like dip the ends in some like glue or something, and he did. He listened to my advice. Ryan, you are awesome. But this is a gigantic alien coil. Let's get that going on here. Let's try to zoom in too. There we go. Boom. Look at how big that frickin' coil is. I mean, compared to a normal coil. Look at that. Gigantic coil. Gigantor. And it's so purty. It's super purty. Very cool. Thank you, Ryan, for that. I really do appreciate that. You didn't have to. I wanted this. I did want this, but I didn't want to speak up about it. I don't want to be that guy that goes, "Can I please have a like whatever you want to call it coil?" I don't know. It's pretty dope. Yes, it's keychain size. Okay, that's what he likes to call it, keychain size. And you know what? I don't want to put this on my keychain though. I really don't, because it's gonna get sat on. I have like a carabiner that I put, and I usually sit on it, so I don't want to put this on my keychain. I kind of want to put it on a necklace, but I don't really wear necklaces or jewelry or anything, so I'm gonna have to come up with something for this thing. It's gonna go somewhere, and it's gonna be cool. Just like maybe it should just like live like right here or something. I don't know. Leave your suggestions in the comments section below. It's huge, says Jeff. Yes, that is very true. But thank you, Ryan. I will treasure this just like I treasure my gigantic behemoth Clapton coil as well that I could fit my thumb through. But there you go. I'm glad you're doing really good, man. I wish you the best success in 2020. You guys, please go follow him on Instagram. He's a great guy. 4 British Eyes Only with underscores in between. And if you don't get that reference, then I'm sure he'd love to explain all about it. Oh, someone says use it. That's awesome. Yeah. So there's one more thing. A DHL bag. I've been hanging on to this one for about a week or so now. So let's get right into it. Unboxing knife. Stab. I've learned the secret to opening these bags. You just stab them. And the traditional yellow packing tape. That means it went through customs. Always cut away from yourselves, folks. Acrylic display case it. That would be kind of cool. Oh, it's Watofo. I didn't even recognize it. Okay. Well, what did we get here? Oh, it's the Profile 1.5. Yeah, dude. Profile 1.5, and guess what? I got 2 of them, and you know what that means. If I have 2 of anything, it means 1 is going to be given away to the patrons. So if you guys want to win one of these for your very own, become a patron. $5 and up gets you in on the giveaways. I also have a bunch of stuff here. Looks like a whole bunch of cotton, some Watofo cotton, and a bunch of strips. I got a gang of strips now. All the mesh strips that I could ever ask for. So you'll be getting, I'll probably throw in these pieces of cotton and these mesh strips with that as well, because it kind of goes together, and I'm never going to use all of that. So that is from Watofo. Cheers, Watofo, for that. That's pretty dope. I was hoping I'd get one of these things. I still have to review their mouth-to-lung RDA, so I might actually use Ryan's coils in that. Ryan, there you go. That's going to be something cool. Yeah, Joel still has love for me. I was actually on a show with Joel right before Christmas. We did a little thing with SX Mini, did a few giveaways and stuff, and it was fun. It was a lot of fun. It's good seeing Joel again. I still have mad love for him. He's a cool guy. Hopefully, if I ever get back to Texas again, we'll get to hang out some more. But yeah, that's awesome. Profile 1.5. Been looking forward to that. So yeah, let's see. What else did I have? I thought I had something else. I was going to do a first impression. I don't have any first impressions, so let's see. We got 15 minutes left. What are we going to talk about for 15 minutes? You guys, you know what that means. It's up to you. Whatever you guys want to talk about, the floor is yours. Anything and everything. Fair game. Ask me anything. That is kind of the name of the game here. Anything you want to know, I am all yours for the next 15 minutes. So be nice. And yes, now it's going to turn into Daily Burps TV because I'm going to start drinking this more. So while you guys come up with random questions for me, I do have to say that my coworker brought in a soda made by Gene Simmons. Have you guys heard of this? Let me try to find it online, and I will link it. Let's see. Gene Simmons. It was a cream soda. Cream soda. Let's see if I can find it here. It was like Wicked something. Oh, man. Money Bag. That's what it is. Gene Simmons Money Bag soda. What? What? Why is that a thing? I'm going to put the link in chat, but you guys got to check this out. It's really funny. Oh, you know what I was going to do? Here, I'm going to start doing it. Let's see. Lethal, boom. Add moderator. Okay, I'm going to start making all of my patrons moderators as well. Oh, dude, sorry, Chris. Well, you're a moderator on my channel, so now you can do whatever you want. You can post links in the chat if you want. Chris Lethal, by the way, now that you are a moderator. I don't know if you have to wait until the next stream to do it, but either way, you are now a moderator. For British Eyes is going to be a moderator. Boop. You're a moderator, and you're a moderator. And let's see, is Tuna still here? Tuna. There we go. British Eyes is a moderator. Frank Wolf should be here, and Overdrip should be here because they're going to be moderators as well. Let's see. Second. Wait, what? Machete, of course, most effective and second most fun to grenades. What? Jeez. I was totally not paying attention. So this motherfucker's here says, what would be your preferred weapon for the zombie apocalypse? Compense abuse of power. There we go. Tuna's here. Tuna's a moderator. Ba-bam. Any patrons that want to be moderators can be moderators. And basically, if you show up to the Coffee Talk live streams, more than likely you're just going to get moderator status. Super committee. What is your name, Super Committee? Are you a patron of mine? Anyways, yeah. So, what would be my preferred weapon for the zombie apocalypse? Something that does not require ammunition. I would have to go with something that I could just use over and over again. It's not going to dull. It's not going to get damaged or break. And I could just use it with or without ammunition. So I'm going to have to go with a sword. I think a sword would have to be the one. And if I was to choose a sword, it would probably be a katana. Because they're fairly lightweight. They're very easy to handle weapons. You know, you don't have to, be a weightlifter to handle one of those things. They got slashing power and stabbing power, which is great. And if they're made well enough, then they don't really get damaged or dull. So I'm definitely going to go with katana. Fun weapon for the zombie apocalypse would probably be some sort of fully automatic assault rifle. Maybe like a SAW 249 or something like that. Like some really badass, like fully automatic light machine gun where I could just lay down suppressing fire just into a horde of zombies and just mow them all down. That would be a lot of fun. Yeah, obviously ammunition is limited, so it wouldn't be the most ideal weapon, though. Anyways. And let's see. Let's see. What do I think about the Ultimate Omega Coil Mech? I don't know what that is. So let's see. What is it? The Ultimate Omega Coil? coil mech. I hope I spelled that right. I don't think I did. Let's see. I'm moving this over here. Omega. Oh. Omega. Mech. Oh, okay. I see. It looks interesting. Let's see how much it is. Oh, what is it? That's Ultroner, right? Did I get that right? Ultroner Omega Coil Mech. Ooh, it's a little bit expensive. It's a little bit expensive, but it's pretty cool looking. Looks kind of like it would be uncomfortable, though. I don't know how I feel about those ridges there. Do I really care about, like, the stab wood part of it? Not really. Mechs, for me, are more for performance than looks. So I'm going to say, doesn't really interest me, I guess. But it looks all right. Yeah. So, anything else? Let's see. Anyone else? Whack-a-mole mallet? Anyone? What? Oh, for the zombie weapon? Okay, that's an interesting one. So yeah, any other questions, you guys? We have a few more minutes left here. Willing to take a couple more questions. Then we'll get to the shout-outs. If you make it to the shout-outs, you're officially cool, and I love you. But yeah, a couple more questions, and then we'll just do some shout-outs, and then we'll say peace out and go play some Modern Warfare. Got me thinking about the zombie apocalypse now, man. Someday, it's going to happen, I'm telling you. We're going to have I wouldn't call it a flu, a virus that is so infectious that it just spreads like crazy, incurable, drug resistant, and it just makes you like completely go crazy and rage and like just basically be not living. You can get shot a bunch of times and still live. It's going to be crazy. Just wait. Need a chuff style cap for a passage. Any recommendations? Man, they used to make all these generic chuff caps. I wish they were still out there. I'm not sure if they are out there. They might be. You might want to just like Google chuff cap or something like that, or like something, like ultra wide bore tip or something like that. Maybe you'll get something out there. I used to get them all the time from a local modder, but he's been not doing mods for a long time, unfortunately. Just like Google like a generic chuff cap or something like that and see if there's anything out there. And usually it'll fit like any like normal 24 millimeter like bore size like chamber, and that should work. But isn't the passage has a special kind of cap though where doesn't it have a special cap that is the airflow control or something like that? I don't remember. I'm gonna have to definitely gonna have to take a look at that thing again now. What is your favorite thing to do for fun? I like to play video games. I like to watch other YouTube videos. I love YouTube. It's endless entertainment for free. I like to watch Netflix and TV, and not TV so to speak, but like, specific series. Kind of waiting to get into the whole what's it called? Nick's expert advice, Google it. Yeah, whatever. British, whatever. I'll take that wrench right away from you. But yeah, I'm waiting to get into The Mandalorian. I know a lot of people are like, oh my God, you have to watch that. It's like, I will on my own time. Like, I'll get into it once the hype has died down from it. I don't know. So, let's see. What's the next big trend in vaping according to Nick? Puff bars. Puff bars and disposables they're already getting to the point that people are buying cases of these things at a time. I'm talking, and it's really not a good deal if you think about it. $10 is 1.25 jewel pods, if that, 1.5-ish jewel pods for $10. And people are buying a case at a time, like a whole 10-pack of them. I'm like, why are you spending $100 on something that you're just going to throw away when you could spend $100 and get enough juice and coils to last you 3-4 months? And 10 of those things will last me about 10 to 12 days. Literally, I could go through one in a day. It's that easy. Anyways, I'm sorry. It just kind of pisses me off that is the next trend, but that's true. It is straight up the next trend is going to be disposables. Let's see. Nick's expert advice, Google it. Shut up, Ryan, you jerk. Don't go follow for British Eyes Only. He sucks. I'm just kidding. Email Jess at DHD for a chuff cap. Maybe? I don't know. That would be a pretty expensive one if she does anything custom like that. I would do like Gator board or something. Gator would definitely make you a tip. Talk to him. That's what I would do. Gator board. Nick's tips will make anything for about $10 to $20. That's cool. Thanks. Thank you guys for being cool to each other. You know, I don't mention that enough, but you guys in chat, the ones that participate on the channel, you comment, you stick up for me when other people are talking shit. Thank you guys, because I literally recently had a guy say, oh, no coil build, no wicking tutorial. This sucks. There's so many better channels out there. It's like, dude, obviously you've never seen a single one of my other videos, so you don't even know that I have a whole series based on building. And besides that, it's like, really? You want to see another person build and wick this thing? You've watched 4 other videos on it, and you just don't even care about my opinion about the device at the end of the video. You just want to, oh, okay, so that's how the screw goes. Okay, I got it. But yeah, thank you guys for being so polite to each other and also sticking up for me to the assholes that like to comment on my videos. Ooh, this motherfucker here has a good point. He says, a box of cheap lithium batteries, what could go wrong? I've ripped one apart before, and it's literally just the shittiest little like dry cell battery I've ever seen. But I was just really curious. And like the wicking material, it's not cotton, that's for damn sure. It's some synthetic stuff. And there's only rubber gaskets separating the battery terminal from the actual liquid container part. There's no physical separation. There's no plastic piece. There's no nothing. It's literally just a rubber gasket that can easily be moved around. Let's see. Man, everyone, you guys are so awesome. I just had to say that. I'm sorry. I'm gushing over you guys. But yeah, you guys are so cool and helping everyone out. That is just great. Let's see. Buy it, and if you have trouble wicking or building, watch a damn full review. I mean, yeah, I guess, but like, what is the standard? Do you think there's any standard for vape videos these days? You really think that like every single vape reviewer out there should be doing a build and wick tutorial on every single one of their videos? Like, is it wrong that I don't go into depth about the temp control and every other setting on a mod? It's like, it's a review. So for me, a review means you show it and you go, this is what I had to use. This is what I think about it. And a lot of people think it's more of a product showcase is what they're looking for. And that's kind of where I'm going to be bringing the channel this year is this is what you guys wanted. Here it is. I'm going to keep my opinions short and I'm going to show off the product and how to use the product rather than me going on and on about what I like and what I don't like about a product. I realize that you guys do care about my opinions about stuff, but that's why this exists. This stream right here is for the people that actually care about my channel and what I have to say. This is not for the casual viewer. Random people typically aren't going to just click on this if they see it somewhere. This is going to be for people that really appreciate who I am, what I do, and not for the casual viewer. So I'll do casual viewer videos during the week. I'll do 1 or 2 of those. And then this is for the actual subscribers and the people out there that really care about who I am and what I'm all about. That being said, real quick before I go, I do have to give all you guys a big shout out. So I'm going to try to go backwards in time here and do some shout outs from the bottom up. But before I do that, oh, I don't even have a shout outs bumper set up. Okay, so shout outs. Zoop, zoop. All right. I'm going to screw this up again. Puddle Jumper 84. There we go. Glad we could help you out a little bit. I'm going to screw this up. Quahar Vapes. Please tell me how to say your name. I would really appreciate that. As Fodhell. Man, lots of really difficult names today. Hello, and thank you for joining me. You have been shouted out. Vaping with Mobro appreciates me. Thank you, Mobro. This motherfucker here is a troll sometimes. Not really. Not that much, but sometimes. But also very helpful. Thank you, this motherfucker here, for being here every single week, like clockwork. Jeff Lawson is here as well. We've got our new moderator, Chris Storm, a.k.a. Tuna. We've got For British Eyes Only, one of the best coil builders there is, and especially for big, gigantic jumbo coils like this one. Definitely a talented young man there. We've got Mowgli Vapes, the plug in Massachusetts, if you didn't know. I will also be adding a few, speaking of, this is a little off topic, but I'll also be adding a few moderators on my Facebook group, Daily Vape TV Cloud Crew. Links down there. I'll be adding a couple moderators there, and also I might be making a Discord for both my Twitch and my Daily Vape account. So it's going to be kind of like for everybody. So you guys can jump on there and do voice chat and all that stuff. But so we have got Matt Henderson saying, "What's up from Canada, the Great White North?" We've got Erwin Kopecki, Epic Wizard in here. We've got, let's see, Legion Vapes says, "Hey all." Super Committee is here as well. Steve Nichols. We've got Lethal Coils, Chris. And make sure you check him out on Twitch as well. He's been playing, what was it, Elder Scrolls. So make sure you check him out on Twitch. I think I said Erwin Kopecki already, but if I didn't, there you go. Jeff Lawson, Cody Vogler. There you go. There's a new face in chat. We've got Chaos Pixie in here. Let's see. Trying to find a new name. Chunkmeister. Hey, haven't seen Chunkmeister in a while. Big shout out to you, Chunk. We've got Justin Smet as well. Like 2 more maybe. Let's see. James McDonough. Holy crap, James McDonough was in here. I wonder if he's still in here. Let's see. And Steve Clark, he says, "Hi from Steve in Rugby, England." I know people in Rugby, England. Hello. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I had a lot of fun. Hope you did it as well. Same time, same place next week. Oh, actually, no, you know what? Not on next week. We're going to take 1 week off and then continue next week. Oh, Chaos Pixie is Mrs. Lethal. Ah, that's right. Cool. Well, nice to see her in chat as well. We're going to take next week off of this show. Sorry for that, guys, but stay tuned because, like I said, things are changing. Things are moving forward. It's going to get better. 2020 is going to be different and fresh and new and just kind of fun. So it's going to be a little bit more relaxed. That's for damn sure. But anyways, guys, make sure you tune in to my Twitch stream happening right after this stream ends. We're going to be playing some Modern Warfare and hopefully not getting our, pee-pees slapped. But yeah, twitch.tv/slightlybuzzed. Link is down there in the description. You guys already know. And yeah, thank you guys so much. Big shout out to everybody who watched this stream and everyone who's watching the replay. You guys are awesome. I'll see you in a couple of weeks. Peace out. And as always, I'll do it every time. And as always, vape on.